This is Coach TM with your NFL rundown, week number 4 of the 2019 football season. We're going to start as we always do with our Thursday night game. Thursday night, we had the Philadelphia Eagles against the Green Bay Packers. This was a must-win for the Philadelphia Eagles. And so that's exactly what they did. Packers didn't need the game as much. Philadelphia really needed this one. Eagles 34, Packers 27. Going to our Sunday games. First up, got to give a big shout out to the Oakland Raiders. They took care of business. Went on down to Indianapolis. Oakland Raiders against the Indianapolis Colts. Took care of business. Score was made a little bit closer by a late TD by the Colts. A dominant performance by the Raiders throughout the game. Raiders 31, Colts 24. Next up, we had the Tennessee Titans and the Atlanta Falcons. This was simple a case of Marcus Mariota outplayed Matt Ryan. Titans 24, Ravens 10. Next up, we had the New England Patriots versus the Buffalo Bills. Over the last 10 to 12 years, this has been a dominant series advantage to the New England Patriots. This time was no different. The Patriots defense was way stronger than the Bills defense in a defensive struggle. Patriots 16, Bills 10. Then we had the Kansas City Chiefs and the Detroit Lions. There was a quote that was said during a post-game interview, and that is Patrick Mahomes is the MVP for a reason. And the Kansas City Chiefs offense outscored another opponent. They really need to do something about their defense, but their offense stepped up again, outscored another opponent. Chiefs 34, Lions 30. Next up, we have the Los Angeles Chargers against the Miami Dolphins. I'm going to quit banging on the Miami Dolphins about being the NCAA University of Miami Dolphins of the NFL. I'm going to stop that because everybody knows that they're tanking for Tua, which I personally don't believe in, but if you feel that that's going to make you better down the long run, you got to do what you got to do. So this a good performance by the Chiefs, but it's one that the Dolphins are going to let them have anyway. Chiefs 34. No. Chargers. They were playing the Chargers. So, see, I'm so caught up in the Dolphins, forgot who they're playing against. They're playing against the Chargers. So, Austin Eckler shows his value. Melvin Gordon is back on the team. He got his contract done. Austin Eckler showed that he does need to be there. Chargers 30, Dolphins 10. Next up, we have the Washington Redskins and the New York Football Giants. This was a game of rookie Daniel Jones against rookie Dwayne Haskins. And it just showed that Daniel Jones is further along in his progression as an NFL quarterback than Dwayne Haskins. This was Dwayne Haskins' first start. And it's going to take a little bit of time to get there. So in the end, Redskins 3, Giants 24. Next up, Cleveland Browns versus the Baltimore Ravens. Nick Chubb, the running back. There's so much talk about the Browns and their passing game, their receivers and quarterback. But don't forget, they got a running back out of Georgia, Nick Chubb. He had a huge day. And that's what they needed to get over. Browns 40, Ravens 25. Next up, we had the Carolina Panthers against the Houston Texans. The Panthers came to this game and they said, you know what? No Cam Newton, no problem. We'll take care of it from here. The Texans really didn't get anything going. So in the end, Panthers 16, Texans 10. Next up, huge matchup. Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Rams in a slugging contest. In this one, it looked like Jameis Winston grew up a little bit. And the Rams also, with all those all-stars they have, added Clay Matthews, added this person, added that person, added Eric Weddle, added this person, added that person. They need to start putting stuff together. Bucks 55, Rams 40. That's right. This was not a college basketball game. This was an NFL game. Next up, we have the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. Let me tell you this. Jadeveon Clowney is the new freak of the NFL. That one-handed pick six showed some athletic ability that we knew he had, but he put it on display. Seahawks 27, Cardinals 10. Then we have the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. The Bears defense frustrated the Minnesota Vikings all game long, had them completely out of sync and out of rhythm. Vikings 6, Bears 16. Then we have the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Denver Broncos. This game was actually exciting in the end. Gardner Minshew deals some mile-high magic of his own, marched them down in the Mile High City, pulled out the win for the Jacksonville Jaguars to leave Denver still winless after week number 4. When was the last time you could say the Denver Broncos had not won a game all season long after 4 weeks? I don't have that kind of database up here, but I know it's been a long time. But them boys are hurting. Jaguars 26, Broncos 24. Then on Monday night game, a lot of people were disappointed. They expected a high scoring shootout, kind of like the Rams game, and that's not what happened. In this game, both teams have a very solid defense. This was truly a heavyweight slugfest. This was supposed to be Dak Prescott's game for him to go out there and show he is worth the money. And he wanted to have a dominant performance. But Teddy Bridgewater really stepped up big. He showed that he is a veteran player in this league. And without Drew Brees out there getting breezy, Teddy Bridgewater showed that he is a quality quarterback in this league. Kept them composed and have them come out with the win without scoring any TDs. Like I said, no Brees, no TDs. That held up, but their defense stepped up big. Cowboys 10, Saints 12. And our Monday night game, you can watch it if you want to. I know diehard football fans will watch it anyway. But we have the 0-3 Cincinnati Bengals going up against the 0-3 Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm going to leave it at that. Until next week, signing off. Hopefully, as you can tell, next week, I'll be sounding better. Get everything back online there. But you guys have a great week. All right. For all the people showing love out there, continue to show it. Make this thing blow up. Get bigger and bigger. Do it better and better. Till next week, signing out. Coach TM, NFL Rundown, week number 4. Peace.